Hello, people of YouTube, and welcome to a fairly unique episode of whatever I call my channel. A few weeks ago, I made a Facebook post asking for some of my friends to post pictures of their cars down in the comments section, and I would roast them, because that's the level of ideas that I'm down to at this point.
It's pretty early in your channel, man.
Trying, man, I'm really trying.
Jake, less than 1 year on YouTube, already out of ideas.
I expected 20, maybe 30 responses. Nope, 97. 97 pictures. So now I've got to go through all this because I have absolutely no ability to filter them out. So we're here at Elliott's. We've got the studio, we've got the lighting, we've got the awesome vintage computers. Go try and name half these in the comments, I dare you.
Anyway, Jake's been very kind to put my name at the bottom here in post, so you'll know who I am. Let's get to it. The names of the people who own the car are on each image. This is great.
Everyone did volunteer their car for this, so we're not
consensual.
We're not picking on random people on the internet. Adrian, this is a Chrysler. What is it? It's named after a tree.
The Aspen?
You're driving a tree. Yeah. See,
no, that's the fancier one. This is the Durango.
I forgot these even existed. That's how
they
irrelevant
look the same.
They are.
Yeah, they're the same.
AJ, Subaru STI.
Insert vaping joke.
It's like a Honda Accord, but for people who vape.
Insert vaping joke.
Yep.
A purple S2000. That's how S2000s are. This is nothing new.
It's the official car of I spent too much money on a sports car.
I'm sad that this is the best picture he could send. Is a crooked cell phone picture. It's a fancy Miata.
It's a fancy Miata that costs twice as much for no adequately explained reason. Speaking of Miatas,
Ooh.
in a Miata and a
Lexus GX.
GX, I still don't like those GXs. That generation especially.
They're a little tall, so they're taller
really
than
tall.
they are wide.
They're really tall and narrow and look so awkward going down the road. And it's got upside down like
taillights.
Yeah, from a Toyota truck. Also, what are you doing with the taillights on that Miata? I do like the wing, but the taillights, though.
Those lights would have been sick in '98, though.
Andrew, GTI. It's a four-door, so at least you did that right. But
Real
you still
original
bought,
choice.
Yeah, you bought like the potato hot hatch. They made a hot hatch, and they built it to make good numbers and do nothing else. It's one of the most boring to drive experiences of my life.
It looks like he's made this one worse by lowering it.
It's lowered. I bet it makes great noises over bumps. I'm sure the underside looks amazing. It's got machine face wheels, which are always trash.
God, you should be an extra harsh on this one.
I don't like these cars, man.
All I was going to say is that you've taken what is a universally loved good car and by all appearances have made it worse.
What really gets me about Golfs and Volkswagens in general is people who are like, yeah, I bought a Mark IV, and then 6 months later, yeah, I bought a Mark V, and then I bought a Mark III, and I bought another Mark IV, and I bought another Mark IV, and now I've got a Jetta GLI for some reason. And they don't get rid of one, they just acquire them. And then you've got 14 of the same Volkswagen in various states of broken.
Yeah,
this should have just been its own video.
It's a disease.
I don't understand Volkswagen people, man.
It's definitely a Mustang. It appears to have some sort of drag setup. But from this angle...
Dutch angle. That's what it's called. I remember when that was cool in 2006. Everyone's MySpace profile picture was just...
This is the Ford Mustang version of the Dutch angle, then. This is... Because at first glance, I thought it was a V6 Mustang, and then I was like, why did somebody put a drag pack on a V6 Mustang? Low effort photo.
It's a 5.0 with a drag pack. There's not much to say. That's the official car of being 23 and dating a high school sophomore.
Yeah, the Colorado plate fits on this. This looks like a guy who is working the ski lifts.
I just can't get over how it looks like Ray Charles did the alignment.
It's a tiny car. How did you not back into that spot straight?
Yeah, it's called a Sun Chaser because it'll never catch up to the sun with its 37 horsepower. It does have mini lights, though.
Points for originality, though. You do not see these on the road.
Yeah. Oh, and he's got a doggo.
Dog.
Oh, yeah, it makes it all better. Never mind.
Is this a joke?
This is Eric. You don't know Eric. He lives in Texas. So I actually know the backstory on this. This was a Dieselgate buyback car. And when he realized that they were going to buy it back no matter what he did to it, this was the result. But here's the thing. This isn't the only one of his cars. I think he actually sent me multiple. Here. We have Eric 2.
Oh, well, that I like. Well, okay. All right, so it's an Escalade ESV that has, oh my gosh, there's a lot to unpack here.
You want to know what happened to this?
I mean, I think I'm looking at what happened to it.
Well, you want to know what actually killed it. He was on the beach, I think, and it drowned. Yeah.
Huh.
Apparently the tall exhaust didn't save the engine.
Oh, so this car no longer exists, huh?
No, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
Ripping pepperonis, but yeah, you put the snorkel on the wrong end, Eric. What are you doing?
Oh,
that's supposed to go on the intake.
Truck nuts too.
Oh yeah, he also
Ooh,
has these.
An Equinox with like rally lights.
Yeah, that's his mom's car.
I'm guessing his mom didn't
didn't
want
do
those
that, though.
lights. Yeah, okay.
And then the yeah,
As like it's a Tahoe or a Suburban with Z71 wheels
and the
and
chin.
smaller lights than what were offered on the Equinox. That's
I
pretty
think
funny.
we called that thing the Crimson Chin.
Oh.
Alzo's got a roof rack, so there's that with a Z71 decal on it. Moving on. Austin.
Another GTI.
Two-door. You did the wrong thing. You bought a two-door. Mm-hmm. Terrible. You get points for the obnoxious color. I think it's a special edition of some sort. I don't like the doe-eye headlights of this generation. It's probably my least favorite thing ever. And then the only good design feature of the Golf is the rear quarter panel on the four doors, because the cut line for the rear door perfectly matches the cut line for like the tail lights and the hatch and everything. And it's the design feature that nobody pays any attention to, and I absolutely appreciate that Volkswagen did it and has done it on like every Gen 4-door Golf.
Well, I hope we don't have any more GTIs because
I'm sure
your
we do.
hatred for this, that was such a detailed, nitpicky thing to hate about or love.
Volkswagen guys be out here putting newer wheels on an older car and thinking that they've done something.
It does look like what happened there.
Moving on.
Hey, a Chrysler 300 with bullhorn.
Ben. Ben lives in New Jersey.
Oh, I'm sure the state of New Jersey
He
loves
lives the
everything.
whole thing. He lives the whole thing.
It's not even a V8.
Nope.
Say something bad about this. It's an NB Miata.
It's all the things I
It's
like.
all the things you like.
Except it's a pre-faceless, so no variable valve timing.
Of course.
Sand
rail, sort of.
on street tires.
There's cooler ways to kill yourself.
It's
This is
kinda-
just like a slow way
Yeah.
for somebody to T-bone you and die.
You built a slow side-by-side.
Hard to talk crap on this one, too.
It's white. I mean, I'm sure all the electronic stuff was broken as soon as it drove off the lot, but the powertrain and the seat covers will last until the heat death of the universe.
Come on, guys. This is going to be a YouTube roast video with the vertical picture.
That's a thing.
You're kind of undoing the fun part about an S2000 is that it's good top-down fun.
The side mirrors are done. Moving on.
Ooh,
This is the official car of my whole life revolves around my Instagram stats.
this is the official car of peaking in high school right here.
Where-
I can hear this car looking at the picture. Let me get this next one for you.
Okay.
You wasted money on the F-Sport package. You still have the slowest IS possible.
That's a Toyota Camry for people who want to flex. You bought the slowest possible version and then got a sport appearance package on it. You freaking poser. Next. Yep.
Datsun. Man, I'm almost like distracted by what else is going on in the picture. Racing slicks, a couple of stools and a crawler in the air. Those would do better on the ground.
The only thing I can roast on this is I know that the paint is less than ideal in person.
Ugh, well, forget about it. Next. Is this real?
No.
This is my problem with Countach's. Assuming this one was real, which at first glance, good job. If you ever were to buy a real Countach, everyone would assume you have a kit car. And I would just have such a problem with that. And it's because people do this.
I'm in the background of
Yeah,
this picture.
I watched this video.
If you want to see me roast it, watch the video where I drive it.
It looks very unsafe. I can't believe that you guys drove it.
He dailies it.
That's good.
You know what he fixed?
What?
Nothing?
Oh, good. Ooh, good.
Oh, good. Another GTI. It's got black wheels, which are terrible. It's a two-door, which is terrible. And it's a Mark 4?
This is
Go to
what
the-
you do in Need for Speed Underground.
Go to the junkyard and get a hood that matches.
Which one are we roasting here?
Yes. The BMW, yeah. He bought that for like $300, I think. And he got
Too
it running
much.
and driving. Yeah. That's not a car.
Prius V in the background.
Ah.
Rental car.
The unpainted door handles are impressively base.
There's this maid service that paint all their cars yellow, and like they have like a fleet of these. And I automatically assume when I see one of these that I'm like, oh, there's contract house cleaners.
You can see just rust peeking out from around the bottom of the doors.
This one,
It has less rust than the last car.
not very good car when they were new.
It is car. This is like the official car of your geography teacher who's just kind of given up on life and is just sort of going through the motions every day.
4Runners are generally driven by douchebags.
4Runner is worth the most, but the 540i, you probably have enough in there to buy the rest of those cars. Cody slammed the car, sold it to Tyler, sold it to John Ross, who unslammed it, who sold it to... No, I have that backwards.
Oh,
Your Volkswagen is not attained for your sins. Put it back in the scrapyard it came from. Wow, someone bought one of those. What is that, an Outlander?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah?
At least it's not an Eclipse,
Cross?
whatever cross.
I don't
Yeah.
actually know what this is.
It's a serial killer's car is what it is.
For that's hard to critique. It says turbo. Hey, there's an NA Miata in the background. The best way to roast a Dodge Stealth RT twin turbo owner is to call it a Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4. I want a Miata, but worse.
I don't think anybody's cross-shopping those.
I don't think anyone did any shopping when they bought one of these.
A lot going on here. Yeah.
Pile of garbage. Put the Prius engine in the Hellcat.
This is pretty cool.
It's one of the worst sounding cars I've ever heard in person, though. Black wheels, though.
Oh, God. Fine.
It is a car.
I don't like the sedan SIs. I think it's silly. Boy, I hate those little smoker window guards.
It looks like a freaking computer mouse. Wow, a Golf!
The feelings about Golfs have been established. Is this Vegas? Like, what is...
Drop top's a lot uglier. That is a truck. It has way too much chrome on it.
This is the official truck of working on an oil field and beating your wife on your off time. Behind the scenes YouTube action. Camera died.
I hate GoPros. They're so bad. This whole build is the official car of someone who hashtags Bipu. Is this like the 82-month finance option, or... It's about as original as Burnt Toast, but there you go.
Cool. Pretty cool, though.
It's the official car of posing like this with your watch in front of your BMW Roundel and Instagramming it and being like, life is good, and then a bunch of these emojis.
Oh, yeah, you got to get in front of it, being like, hashtag blessed.
Hashtag
That's this car.
Blessed.
I bet you are in a constant state of cleaning these cars.
That's a really expensive way to tell everyone that you're single. How's high school? Wow. Pig nose S13 hatch. Wow. I wide bodied it. Wow. Hydraulic handbrake. Wow. Suspension. Wow. Wheels. Wow. It's a drift car. I'm so original. Please love me. I'm desperately lonely.
Yes.
Oh, that was it.
We've done it.
We've done it. It only took 3 hours.
And one GoPro battery.
6, 7, 2.5 hours. No joke. This is gonna come out sometime next month.
Look, we gotta be like, we've done it.
We've closed the lid on this episode. Let us know what sort of shenanigans you want to see the two of us get up to next time. Hopefully they take a little less camera battery.
Yeah, and also, if you want to see more in-studio crosstalk going on here, you know.
Yeah, you want to see us talk about something that we don't know much about, suggest in the comments.
I'm Elliott Alvis. Find me on YouTube.
I'm tired.
And let's go get food.
Yep.
All right.